Hi, it's Coach Paulette Kumar, and I am doing another slow specialist type of exercise or stretches for those people who are not so well. And today I'm going to do a little bit of a talk about the immune system. I just went to a seminar which talks about what you can do to help boost your immune system or help it along, or those things that you perhaps need to eliminate. And what I'll do is over time just tell you about those things. A lot of those things are things that you perhaps know but just need to be reminded of. Certainly I knew a lot of the information but just needed the reminder. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is our stretches for the day. We're going to start off with our heads going up and down. And we're just going to do it slowly. Remember, these are stretches for people who are not so well and just want to start off doing something very slow. So just with our heads going up and down. 1. And do as many or as little as you want. 2. 3. And then 4. Then we're going to have our head. And I want you to try doing that one, but pretend that you've got a ball, like a golf ball, underneath your chin. And then we're going to extend this part of our neck so that we get a little bit of stretch into that. So you're going to go like this. 1. And 2. 3. Over that golf ball, that imaginary ball. And 4. Beautiful. And then that just brings some more stretches to that part of our body. Now we're going to take our head from side to side, okay? Going 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Beautiful. And if you can only manage 1 or 2, that's fine. And let's go the other way. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Beautiful. And please do share with other people who you know are perhaps not so well, haven't been able to do much exercise. It would be great if you could share this with them. Okay? So we've done our neck area. What we're going to do is another one that I introduced recently, is this one, where we just bring our head over and then just bring some length to this side for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to take our head and go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Right, so now we're going to start with our shoulder area. We're just going to have the shoulders going up and down like this. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Wonderful. And what we're going to do now is circles with our shoulders, going forwards and backwards. All right, not very difficult, these ones. We're not going to do the real hard ones. We're just going to go like this. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Wonderful. And if you can manage it, you can do 4 of those backwards. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Beautiful. All right, if you've managed to do that, you may want to do these other ones where we're just going, doing lateral stretches going down. And it's 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. then let's do the other side. And who do you know that has ME, fibromyalgia, MS, cancer, and really struggling to move the body? And one of the things we learned at the immune system seminar that I went to earlier is that if you don't move your body, then your immune system drops down, because you need to be circulating. The blood around your body needs to be circulating. If you stay stagnant, then your immune system goes lower. So if you know somebody that needs help, please do share the video with them and let them come on and try and do a little bit of exercise. Okay, we're going to go on the other side now. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Wonderful. And if you're able to, you could bring your arms up and then just do it out. 1 and 2. And if that's too much for you, you can rest your arm and you can just do this like this. 1, just one arm at a time. And 2. And then rest it on your lap. And then this side. 1. And then 2. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to do our waist area. Right, sit back a little bit. You can see me. So we're just going to circle our waist, and it's 1, 2, just rolling around on your bum if you can manage it. 3, and then 4, and then 4 in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Wonderful. Rest it out if you need to. If you can manage it, you can go and do these swinging from side to side, just very gently, just going 1 and 2, and you can bring your arms down a little bit. I just thought I'd bring it up so you can see what I'm doing. 3 and 4, and that'll be one side done, and then rest, and then the other side. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Wonderful. Okay, so we've done our head area, shoulder area, waist area. I'm going to do the knee area or hips first before we do the knees. And just by raising the knee up and down, then we're going to bring some movement to our hips. Okay, so that's bringing it up, and it's 1. Let me go back a bit so you can see me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rest. And then if you want to, you can bring it so that you have the other knee coming up and down. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, just going to fix this dress of mine. Okay, all right. And then what you can also do to bring more movement to the hips is just do your foot around, just bringing that around. If I was standing up, it would look like this. It would look like this. Okay, but you can still do that sitting down. All right, so let's get this chair. Now we're going to be sitting down. All right, and we're just going to bring that around. 1 and 2, just bringing movement to that hip. 3, and then 4. And then we're going to do it to the other hip. 1, around, 2. So your foot should be going round in a circle. 3, and then 4. Beautiful. And if you wanted to, you could extend that by just doing your foot around in the other direction, okay? Your foot around in the other direction. Your particular stretch, you do as much or as little as you need to, all right? And then knee circles, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Next we normally do is our ankle circles, okay? So ankles. So if we were to see my ankles, perhaps I should have taken my shoes off, but you can see them, and it's 1, 2, and 3, and then the other way, 1, 2, and 3, and then flexing up and down, 1, 2, 3, and do as many and as little as you want to. Again, the other foot, 1, 2, and 3, and then the other way, 1, 2, and 3, and then flexing up and down, 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Right then, so we've done head, shoulders, knees, toes, and our mid area, and what we're going to do now is a little bit of tapping, because I like to warm up the internals. Just tap, 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 tap all over your legs, if that's okay for you. Again, if you've got fibromyalgia, you know, it might be too much. It might be that you just do your rubbing and bring in energy to your hands to do your rubbing, or you can do some clapping. It's up to you what works for you. It might be too much to do that. If it is, that's fine. A bit of rubbing, rub, 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 especially those areas that might be aching today. That's really good for you. And let's rub the face, bring some toning to the face and some energy to our face, to our foreheads. And that brings some life into that area. Neck massage, 1, 2, and 3. And then just shake it all out. Okay. And then what I would say to you is just command this day. Make it in your mind. Visualize yourself healthy and wealthy, and bring joy and peace and happiness, light and love all over into your heart, mind, body, and into your spirit. Now, I promised you a health tip, and there were several things that was brought up in the seminar today about your immune system. And one of them that really stuck out in my mind is just the need to be out and about and have, hi Mark, I can see that coming up in the feed, to be out and about and to have fresh air. And one of the ladies that was in this particular seminar said that when she was really ill, all she could do is just a few minutes walk. And what she did is increased it by 30 seconds each day. And sometimes if you are very, very ill, you will understand totally what I mean, because for months and months and months, I couldn't do anything apart from just lying down in a settee. And when I went to the hospital and said to them, that's all I can do, just watch television all day long, I can't do anything more than that, then they said at the time it was just too much for me, because the television was too much of a stimuli. So I had to be in a darkened room. And I know for some people, when they're very ill, especially with the conditions that I've had, the ME, the fibromyalgia, and other conditions I know, then even light is too much for you. And I spoke on Saturday about lighting and changing the filters on your glasses and filters on screens and so on. So lighting can be too much, but if it's not and you can go out, and even if you can't because of the lighting, if you can try and adjust things accordingly, then it's really good to have fresh air, because what the lecturer was saying today is that with the fresh air, it really does help to boost the immune system. So going out and having some fresh air. So one of the things that I learned during my wellness recovery is that somebody said, even if you just have to go out into the garden and to wrap yourself up in a blanket or something and go out and just breathe in that fresh air will make a big difference to start helping the immune system to be a bit better. And if you can start walking, and if you can only do even 30 seconds one way and 30 seconds the other. And for those people who are well, that might sound really, really odd, but if you've been very, very ill, you'll totally get what I'm saying. And then you can perhaps even, and even if 30 seconds is too much, and it's just 15 seconds, and you've walked, and you walk to part of the garden or just outside at the front, and then you walk back, and then just improve it another 15 seconds, and that's 30 seconds one way and 30 seconds another, and then you can perhaps increase it. I had to start off like that, just doing very small steps, and gradually built it up, because that then started to help me to feel more energized and to help my immune system. And you know, when I started this particular exercises, I started the slow ones right about the 3rd of July, but I started the more faster ones, the ones that I do at 7:15 in a week time, and I started those at the beginning of June. And the day when I started that was the day when I was going out to do the Great Midland Fun Run, and I didn't do a run, I did a walk, and it was 8.5 miles, and I finished almost last, you know, I think it was one before last. But I've come from a place of hardly being able to walk to get to the toilet, when I had to put my hand against the walls to carry myself to try and get to the toilet, because I was just in so much pain and was so chronically fatigued, to a point now where, like, I did that 8.5 miles, and it took me over 3 hours, around about 3 hours 17 that I did it in, but I did it. It took a lot out of me, and I was able to still be in recovery. You know, the next day I was fine, and because I've put all these things in place that I've been teaching people over the last few weeks and months, to do things for your immune system, you know, add your extra vitamin C, and do all the other bits, your multivitamins, of lots of other bits and pieces. And as we're going along, and as I'm getting better, I'm going to be teaching programs where, because there's so many people who have said this has made such an impact on them, so I am getting ready to put out a program. I've got the skeleton of it, and I will start putting out a program where we can do something online, because I know a number of people said it's difficult to get out. And so, and also because I'm in Birmingham and you might be elsewhere, then I will put this program out, and we'll do some webinars based on the book that I've written. My book is in editing mode, and it's taken me a while to get back to that, because again, one of the things that I've learned is not to overdo it. I've written my book, it's been read, it needs to be edited, and I need to make changes to those things. And I have just been trying to balance home life, my own personal needs, my sick mom, and you know, being out and doing things in my community and so on. So just to make certain that I don't overdo it, then I've just had to put some things to the side. And I know that's probably going to help somebody today by me just saying that sometimes you can't do everything, and it's okay. If you're like me, type A person, gotta be doing, gotta have, doing this, doing that, doing the other. and then afterwards you kind of crash and burn, and that's what I did, and I'm determined not to get there again. So at the moment I'm a little bit tired, and I know that I just need to do a lot of resting, and I try and get lots of help and support the best I can to make certain that I keep myself well, and I just make certain that I don't overdo it. So that's what I would say to you today is don't overdo it. Get a little bit of exercise in if you can. Get out into the fresh air and have your vitamins and so on. And try to avoid vitamins that are from, you know, the likes of shops, the common everyday shops on the high street, which have bulked out with talc and other nasties. We were told today a lot of those places have cheap vitamins. Then you get what you pay for. And if you need me to, you can personal message me, and I can tell you about a few companies that we were told about today, which have better products that you can get your vitamins and probiotics and other things to help boost your immune system. Right then, I hope that helps you today. Take care. God bless you. Thank you for all those people who joined with me today. And just think, your health is your wealth. So command your day that you're going to feel healthy and wealthy. Okay? Thank you, everybody that joined me. I'm going to just say a shout out to those that did. So thank you, Deb Anderson and Fahid. Thank you for joining me, Mark. Sabrina, hi. Kim, Verna, hi. Janice, Bev Pattison, and Matthew, and Teresa, and all those others. And I know I won't be able to see everybody that's joined in today, but for those that I can see the latter part of the feed, then thank you for joining me. And please, like I said, share the love, share it with other people who are not so well, who you know, really need to just start off really slow. And there are people who are perhaps watching who are a lot more energized. If you are, then look at my 7:15 feed, 7:15 UK time. I do one during the week. Weekends I do it a little bit later because a lot of people kept saying I can't get up that early. But yeah, so during the week 7:15, and a little bit later on, sort of 9:30, 10:30, or just before the morning ends, then I do it at the weekend. Those ones are a little bit faster, but these ones during the course of the day, just for those people who are not so well. Thank you, everybody, for that joined me. God bless you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.